up, guys? I'm Sydney Campbell with Equally Red.
Jordan Matthews from Matthews Mission.
And today we are at Shugga High Bakery and Cafe.
Now, Sid, this is my first time here. What time is this for you?
This is like time 3 or 4. I'm a little obsessed with this place, but for good reason, and you will see why.
I can't wait to see it.
Let's go.
Hey, Kathy. How you doing? How you doing?
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
So hungry?
We're ready to eat. Let's go. Let's do it.
So hi, Miss Kathy. Thank you for joining us today and letting us see Shugga High. I found you guys back in November of 2020 and fell in love with this place, the vibe and you guys and the food and everything. And so I know a little bit about your story, but I would love for you to tell us who you are, why you do what you do, and how this all got started.
Okay, so my sister Sandra and I own this, and she's the baker and I'm the eater. And so we're both native Nashvillians, grew up in East Nashville. And so how we started this place is that my mother was a full-time nurse, and she would come home every day after working full-time and fix a full course meal with dessert. And then we would sit around the table and eat, and then Sunday dinner we would just love on it. It was just an atmosphere of love, and we just felt good about it. And so we just decided, my sister's a banker by trade and she was retiring, and I said, Sandra, let's just go ahead and open up a bakery. And so we did that. But our mission is to provide, we believe food is love. Right. And food is next to God. And so, so we try to create that atmosphere when they come in. And so that's how we came up the word with the name Shugga. It's just a play on the word sugar. Yeah. And high is like HI, hospitality. And so we just wanted to create that atmosphere, love through food.
I love that.
Give people a sense of God.
Yeah. So. I love it. Well, it's so great. Well, tell us a little bit about the art that you see in the cafe.
So the art, various artists did that. So James Thrill Kill and some other artists did some of the paintings. And what we have out front is 3 girls, we call them Shugga High girls. And they're done by, we just love art. And so we tried to create a place of intimacy. Right? It's very small, and we have music, and it's no judgment. You can come in here and be whoever you want to be, and so eat some food, and we're just going to love on you, and that's just how we feel. And so that's how the art, different artists, different, no rhyme, no reason. We just like, if we see it, we like it, we're like, yes, let's put it up. So.
Yeah, I could tell that you guys were in a good place, and it makes sense now. You're talking about your sister getting out of banking. Right. And I can only imagine how stressful that job probably was. Now you're like, let's just chill and treat people right. Let's give people a place to hang out. And when I walked in, I immediately felt like you were talking about, like, there is that sense of hospitality. There aren't just these hard chairs, like, get your food and get out. It's like, no, stay a while. Right. This is a good break, for people, and then you get to have an amazing meal. Now, Sydney actually has had the privilege of trying out your food. Right. I have not yet. I'm sorry.
Right.
But I think it's actually a good thing, because I think a lot of viewers are going to be interested. I'm a big foodie. They're going to love seeing me be able to try out your food. So I can't wait for that, honestly. But speaking of the food, I want to know what inspired the menu. I know your mom inspired you guys wanting to cook for people. But were these meals that she prepared for you guys that were y'all's favorites? How did that come about?
They are. So we like breakfast. Okay. And one of the big things that was always a treat, my mother would fix breakfast at dinner time. Oh, yeah. And so that's always the treat for us. And so we just that's what we wanted to do. And so this is Nashville. We'll create a brunch style menu. And so we do the chicken and waffles, fish and grits, and things like. And when you have food, you got to have music. Right. And so it all goes together.
Y'all was doing brunch before brunch was cool.
That way we were. Basically. We're the brunch pioneers, right?
Right, I love it. Don't even
so that's what we just decided to do, and we wanted to keep it very simple. Yes. So we don't have a very large menu, but we just try to, and every now and then we'll come up with something. And so we believe we have the best chicken and waffles in town. We believe we have the best fish and waffles. We don't have shrimp and grits, but we have fish and grits. That's pretty popular too. So
I think you have the best chicken and waffles in town as well. So,
So the waffle is a cakey waffle. It's made from my sister's whatever she feels like she's making in a cake, and we use that in our waffle batter. And we call our syrup Henny syrup, but it doesn't have Hennessy in it, but it does have alcohol in it. That's a favorite too.
Okay. Well, so I'm looking forward to trying this for sure. Now, I don't know, I got a 2-year-old son, so you saying he can't have the syrup?
We don't usually give it to the children, but listen, we do. We cook it, so we cook the alcohol out. But but you can't smell the alcohol. So, so we just give. When we see little children, we just give it the regular children.
Okay, we give him the honey. Tell him it's syrup.
You might give it to him. He might go to sleep, right?
Yes, 100%. That's not too bad then. I might have to take that alternative. I just want to bring my wife when we do that. I want to ask you too. As someone in the restaurant business, Nashville is changing a ton. And with you guys' business, you guys see a ton of where there's tourists or where there's people who are natives and then people who didn't live here, now they live here. Have you seen that type of change in the people that you serve? Like, how has that happened?
Well, so if you look at the area, it's this was a blighted area, and so we know Nashville, and we knew that although it was blighted, it would have to come, development would have to come this way. Right. So we put this building right here in the Split. We call it the Split, and I was telling my sister the majority of our customers are from out of town. I don't know why, but that's how it is, and it is changing. I mean, if you look here in the next year or so, you'll see a lot of apartment buildings and things coming up. So it's a lot of things happening over here. So we think we're in a good spot.
I love it. Well, Sid, I'm guessing if a lot of tourists come here, tourists travel and they probably Google best chicken and waffles. Yep. Shugga probably comes up. So I'm looking forward to trying.
I'm looking forward to having them again.
Okay, so let's do it. All right, chicken and waffle time.
So, Miss Kathy, you've put on your cooking attire.
Yes.
And I mean, Jordan, what do you think?
It's going to be my first bite of it. My son's here, so he's already got a couple bites of it. He loves it. I expected nothing less.
Great.
Wow.
It's good? Okay, great.
Awesome. I told you. This place is amazing. They're just nice people.
I don't know, Sid. Chicken and waffles and live music. I don't know if you can beat that.
No, you really can't.
I don't know if you can.
That's why you come to Shugga High.
Right.
For the vibes and the food.
Kathy, I didn't realize how much I miss you in my life. Those waffles were...
I told you.
Yes.
I'm telling everybody they need to come try them.
Sydney's definitely spreading the Shugga High gospel around Nashville.
Appreciate it, Sydney.
But we had a great time today, but we don't want to overlook the fact that you've probably gone through some hard times recently. I know that the restaurant business is one of the main businesses that's been talked about when it came to COVID and the lockdowns. If you don't mind telling us, how were you guys affected? How'd you guys maneuver it? What was that situation like with the COVID lockdowns for you all?
Well, so if you can see, we're basically a dine-in facility, so we had to adapt and do takeout. But one of our mainstays is that we usually, every year, feed about 650 people free during a harvest meal. So I know this is not by happenstance, but the World Kitchen asked us, would we feed the hungry meals? Right. So, last year we fed about 1,600 people every month. And that has helped us a lot, and that's a blessing. And I just got a call today; they want us to feed about 1,000 more or something like that. So we're just excited about that. But we did not close. People thought we closed, but now we're open on the weekends, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We adapted to a takeout menu, and so we're still here, and it's a blessing to be here too. So we believe that if we serve the community, give, and it shall be given unto you. Yes. That's how we believe.
What are your hours, just so people know, and do you guys do any delivery services as well?
We do, our hours are Friday and Saturday, 9 to 5, and then Sundays, 9 to 2. We have Uber Eats right now.
Okay,
That's
awesome.
the delivery service, yeah. And you can come in and take out
Yes.
also. Okay.
Gotcha. So I'll be doing.
Yeah, a lot.
Okay, it's a little bit of a drive, so I'm just getting picked up, brought to my house.
Well, we'd love to see you though. So.
Thank you so much. Well, I know you mentioned the fact that it is better to give than receive. And one thing that we've been doing through this initiative is not only highlighting Black-owned businesses in the area, but we also want to extend a hand of support. So during the month of February, we're going to be putting out videos and showing everybody how Black-owned businesses are absolutely crushing it in Nashville, but we also don't want to overlook the fact that you guys have gone through something.
Oh my gosh.
Business that's crazy. And so we are currently taking donations in the month of February, and though we're highlighting a ton of businesses, we're picking 5 to specifically donate to
Wonderful.
anything that COVID might have affected with you guys. So you're one of those businesses.
Yay! We're so thankful. Yes, I mean, really, that's a blessing.
We're just excited to work with you and be able to support you in any type of way. Your spirit's amazing. Your waffles are almost as good as your spirit. Yeah, they're great, but you are an amazing person. And thank you so much for continuing to serve when it was probably needed the most.
Yeah, our pleasure.
Yes, we really appreciate you, and thank you for letting us come in and feature you guys.
Well, thank you. We're honored that you would come in and just consider us, and we're very grateful. We don't take that for granted. So may it come back to you 10,000-fold, your kindness, okay? All right, thank you.
Thank you
Everyone
so much,
come
Kathy.
get chicken and waffles.
Yes.
Yes, we are on the Shugga high.
Yes, we are on
Right
the
now,
Shugga
we
high.
are on the
Yes.
Shugga high. So, thank you so much, Kathy.